Good noon. This is Ivan Amara. It's 12 o'clock, 11:57. Just woke up. I'm off today again, so yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed my video yesterday. I talked about this, the Xanus IP. How Xanus will be the biggest film brand in the entertainment industry. Biggest IP in the entertainment industry. Nothing will be bigger than Xanus. Yeah. Sarah? No, Ivan, Marvel will be bigger than Xanus. No, it won't. Marvel, all 30 movies did 30 billion in sales. One of my movies doing like 820, 18 billion in sales with three movies alone. My game is gonna do billions in sales. You're probably looking at a total of you're looking at 30 plus billion in sales for my game, movie, and merch. You'll beat up Marvel, yeah. In sales. In profits, I'll probably make maybe 12 billion off all that. Sincere? That's why Zane's will be the biggest IP in the entertainment industry. It'll be big, man. Maybe Ivan Yaman will be massive. And so I'm self-made. And the gatekeepers don't want me having that kind of control. Yeah, Ivan wrote his own book. He has his own keys. He controls his own Xanus brand, and it's bigger than Star Wars. George Lucas, Disney Star Wars, yeah. It's bigger than The Matrix. It's bigger than Harry Potter. It's bigger than Lord of the Rings. It's bigger than all these products, yeah. And these are all big, big IPs, man. You know, Ivan has his own keys. He wrote his own book. He wrote a fucking masterpiece. He makes when he makes 9 billion, $9.5 million off his book. Obviously, he now has enough money to start his own film studio and fund his own movie with his own cash for way more money than the Hollywood companies. He's the bank now. Most Hollywood companies have to take loans for big budget movies most of the time, right? Yeah, they don't have the kind of money I have lying around. Yeah, the Hollywood companies don't have like tens of billions lying around to fund their movies. No, they take loans, man. Because a lot of the Hollywood companies, they have debt to pay. They're drowned in debt. They have so much money, so much debt to pay off. They have debt to pay. Yeah. Wyvern is the bank. He has the billions in his bank. He can fund all his movies with his own cash, man. I don't have to take loans or anything like that. Yeah, I'm the bank, man. Sarah? I'm eating breakfast if you. I eat breakfast if you hear the noise. Yeah, man. I'm the bank, man. Yeah, man. You're alive and yeah, I'm in the bank. In the bank, yeah. That's why Zane's IP is mine. I own it, man. That's why the gatekeepers are so pissed off, man. Ivan did it, man. He figured out a way to make money for him and his significant other, man. We thought we could dupe him. He had his own keys. Ivan, when did you start being serious with your book? The moment I applied for Mopify 5 years ago in 2019, and I asked for like 5 shifts a week. They were willing to pay me 17, 19 an hour. And I was only getting like 1, 2 shifts a week. That's when I knew, okay, something's fishy here. The doors are locked on me. I knew the doors were locked on me. And I was so pissed. I went outside. I kicked the chair super hard. The chair broke. Yeah. I'm like, God, what the fuck, man? Like, I can't get a break in my life. I'm sorry for my wife. You know what I'm saying? The mess happened, and now I can't even make any money. Are you fucking kidding me? You know what I'm saying? And I realized, okay, if the door's locked on me, God must have given me the keys. I figure it out, obviously, give me the keys. Okay, how can I make money for you, my significant other? And I'm like, oh my god, my book Xanus. Obviously. I remember when I'm like, how come I'm not getting any hours? I remember like my the folks were upstairs. And I remember like they gestured like suck my dick or something like that. I saw the way they like suck my dick. You're not touching a piece of my money, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, and that's when I started being serious. I bought my laptop, and like every day, pretty much, I was writing 5 pages a day on my notebook and typing on my laptop. And it took me a year to do that, and I ended up finishing my book. I told you the story how I wasn't actually officially done in 2020 because I had to do I wanted to write Young Cactus, obviously, and that was around the time I got thrown in the hospital. I stayed in the hospital for like a month and like a week. And while I was in the hospital, I wrote the prologue and I wrote Young Cactus in the hospital. I wrote the Young Cactus and I wrote the prologue. And I was like, holy shit, this is sick. And then I wrote it. And when I came home, I wrote Young Cactus on my computer, obviously, man. And the folks hacked my laptop. You say, oh, crazy they are. Yeah, man. After throwing in the hospital, they hacked my laptop. And then I'm saying, and I waited like 8 months, and I went to the computer place, and he said, Ivan, we can't fix your laptop. And after that, I had to rewrite like all of half of volume 2 and all of volume 3 again. And I was so stressed out, and I cried. And I every day I'd buy my cigarettes, I'd grind, write like 5 pages a day. And then, yeah, holy shit, you went through all your life. Yeah, man. Crazy, huh? So after being thrown in the hospital, they hacked my laptop. And after that, I had to rewrite it again. And this time, I did not make the mistake of saving him on my laptop or my computer. I saved it on my Hotmail, just in case they hacked my laptop. Just in case they hacked the computer or something, that I saved it on my Hotmail. In the Hotmail area, they can't touch it. It's protected there, since they touch your file on your laptop. No, they just hacked it. That way, I can't access my file. Obviously. So my original draft got hacked. Is it the same story, Ivy? It's the same story, but a few different tweaks here and there. I changed a few little things, but it's the same story. Because I wrote what I wrote, and everything, all of volume, like, the second, like, half of volume 2 and all of volume 3, I wrote on my notebook. That's how you know God's protecting me. So even though my laptop got hacked, I had everything written down on my notebook, and I rewrote the whole thing. And the first half of my book was saved on my computer. I just wrote the rest on it. And I remember the day when I was done, I celebrated and I bought like beer and so on. I was so happy. This is 3 years ago, 2021, I finished. Yeah. Were you stressed out? Yeah, man. Imagine writing. I have like I have like 5, 6 notebooks of all of volume 3 and like the late half of volume 2, front and back, like the whole thing like filled up with words, obviously. Imagine writing all that. It took me like 4 months, 5 months to rewrite all of it, man. It was crazy. I started in January and I ended like in May of 2021. I finished. And I was so happy I did it. I was so stressed out, but I knew the reason why I was determined, obviously, because I knew this is the last. Without this book, man, I will not make any money. I'm gonna be poor. Poor, or I have to sell. Either I work dishwashing for the rest of my life, which I'm not gonna do, or I have to sell out, which I'm not doing, obviously. But I don't want to get even touch my money. I don't want to share with the world. I don't want to be trash and garbage and not have a going beauty. You get garbage wipes and stuff. That's why I persevered. I remember when I got that call from the computer company. Ivan, we can't fix your file. I think I heard my wife crying. She's connected, you know what I'm saying? She was crying, yeah, she was crying too, yeah. She knew, oh my god, Ivan's fucked, man. But I had everything written on my book. My God protected me, yeah, man. And I never made the mistake again of saving. It's saved on my computer, on the main page, but I also have like backup files saved on my Hotmail. Because my other Hotmail doesn't work, I immediately save my file on my new Hotmail, just in case, because I can't access my old Hotmail anymore. Hence, I saved it on my new Hotmail. I'm sorry. The file's all saved there. I'm done. All I have to do is just get it proofread. My younger brother already proofread most of it, but I'm gonna get it proofread. That'll cost me a few $1,000s, maybe $3,000 to proofread it, and get it copyrighted, and it's ready to release on Lulu. Are you gonna hire someone for your cover? I even know my cover. I want it to be mysterious. You have like trees. It's a red book. You have trees. You know, when you have the nice trees, yeah, it looks nice in like history. You know, you have trees. You have like an axe symbol. My idea is you have like an axe, and then one cross is a sword. The other cross is a wolf sword or something like that. It says you have an axe symbol, and it says the last hope for Xanus, and you have like symbols like trees and that kind of stuff. Something beautiful, yeah. Trees. Gold inscriptions and that kind of stuff. Gold writing, gold drawings of trees on the red book. Look at a beautiful book, man. Yeah, man. And that Lulu can do for me. I don't have to hire a cover artist for that. Lulu can easily do that for me. Formatting, Lulu can do it for me too. But I have to do the proofreading, pay for that, and I have to pay for the copyright. I don't even have to pay for copyright. My book's already copyrighted. I wrote it, but just in case it doesn't hurt you can pay for the copyright. Obviously, copyright's a couple $100, not expensive. And I have the keys. Hence, and I own this brand. Hence, I'll make my blades off it. That's why God gave me the keys. Obviously, I'll make my $9,500. It's a book worth billions. I'll make my $9,500 off of the book. Yeah. Off the book, girl. Book royalties, right? Well, fans around the world can't wait to read it. The nerds, yeah, can't wait to read it. But everyone around the world's probably pretty excited to read it because it's a book written by the Son of God, man. As I'm special, you guys are obviously pretty excited to read it. Ivan always brags about how good it is because I want to read it. I can't wait to read it. And you read it and you binge it in one sitting. You read the whole thing in one sitting, man. I'm saying Brian Durfee will read it in one sitting. He's like, holy shit, this book is sick. The North and the South, this is a sick book. I'm enjoying this word and all these authors I read. These big fancy authors, yeah, because I have to get them amazing writing, man. I'm sorry. So compare the 80% I'm taking and the $9.5 million I'm making to the $950 million I'm making traditional publishing. Yes, I'm doing book signing sessions. I'm on Jimmy Fallon show, Jimmy Kimmel show. I'm sorry. I'm featured on a magazine with my significant other, but we're garbage and we're sharing with the world. And you see, I also cry my arms. We don't get the going booty. I'm saying. And the gatekeepers in Hollywood own us and we're dirty slaves and they're taking all our money. Yes, I turned my Xanus movie into a Hollywood movie. But Hollywood most likely ruined the movie. The execs don't know what they're doing. Don't hate me, saying. And what? And some of them don't know what they're doing, right? And they're only going to put maybe $350 million towards it. Some Sarah, and they paid me $20 million. Yeah, I will pay you $20 million, and we'll give you like 15% of the 10% of the gross or something like that. The first dollar, and I make $300. Yeah, that's nothing compared to the Amazon I'm signing. I'm saying, and Peter Jackson would be pissed off. Ivan, why the fuck did you sell? Like you would have owned your whole brand. Now Hollywood owns you. You have no idea how dirty Hollywood is. Hollywood don't you think it is, Ivan? That's why you'll tell me, Ivan, you made a choice not selling to the gates, man. Like you have no idea how dirty Hollywood is, man. Now all this money's yours. It's going to you. You control your brand. You can fund you're the bank. You can fund your movie for way more money than Hollywood. You have your freedom. I have my freedom, and I have much more control and power for your movie. Yeah, I'm making way more money than Hollywood ever pay me. Yeah. Because if Peter did my Lord of the Rings movie, Hollywood would probably pay him like a 10 million salary and give him 100 million or something out of royalties or something like that. They can't afford to pay him an 800 million deal, Hollywood, because they don't make the kind of money my movies are making. And now all that money goes to me and my significant other. We control it now. The box office is we control, obviously. Amazon controls a piece of it, but we control most of it, obviously. And Amazon is now making way more money than they ever would signing with the Hollywood companies. I'm sorry. Are you signing with Amazon Studio or distribution? No, I'm signing with the distribution company, not the studio, not the film studio. No, the Amazon Studios, they Amazon Prime. I'm not signing with them. I'm signing with their main business, which is distribution. The Amazon distribution company I'm signing with, because they're my distributors, right? It's not the studio. No, I have my own studio, but I'm signing with Amazon distribution, and they own the distribution rights for all my merch and movies. Not the game. With the game, I'm gonna just sign with like PS5 and Xbox. I'll just release it online. Release it online. And what you have to do is you have to. Are you signing a deal with PS3 and Xbox? I'm not signing a deal with them. Like, yeah, how it works is I pay you guys a fee to put my to put my game in your systems. You pay them like a flat fee. That's how it works for the PS5 and Xbox. You have to contact them. Okay, I want to make a game. I want to put my game in your system, and you pay them a fee for it. They don't take my money. I just pay them a fee to put the movie to put the movie in the to put the game in the system. Obviously, PS5, Xbox, PS6, Xbox 5. Right by then, right now. I'm sorry. Will you sell physical copies of the game? Yeah, I will. I'll sell physical and online, obviously. But for games, I'm gonna admit though, streaming for games is better. You don't have to worry about your games getting scratched and that kind of stuff. For PlayStation. But I still there's something better about having a physical copy of the game in your hand. I get that. Obviously. But streaming for games is probably more convenient. You don't have to worry about your game getting ruined and that kind of stuff. Unless you take care of your game. Whereas for movies, 4K Blu-ray is where it's at. I'm with Rob Burnett and Dieter and Ray Orr. They like physical media. That's where it's at for movies. Physical media is better than streaming. I'm not a fan of streaming like John thinks. John likes streaming better. I disagree. Streaming is worse than 4K Blu-rays. The experience is not the same. It's more convenient, obviously. You don't have to worry about like losing your movie getting scratched. It's more convenient. You can watch it anywhere in the world, but you're not getting the same quality. See what I'm saying? Whereas 4K Blu-ray is much better quality. I remember I have like a small little 4K Blu-ray collection. I remember last year or 2 years ago, I watched Transformers Age of Extinction on Blu-ray, and I had an amazing experience. I'm like, holy shit, this is sick. And that's Blu-ray. That's not 4K. 4K is even better than Blu-ray. I had an amazing experience. I'm like, holy shit, this is sick. You know, so I watched Age of Extinction. That's why I love Transformers. The movies are so entertaining, man. You're just on the edge of your seat, Transformers. Not the greatest stories, but the movies are so entertaining, man. If you get high, man, Transformers is a movie for you, man, to watch. It's an entertaining movie to watch, man. Because you're on the edge of your seat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Autobots, let's roll. You know what I'm saying? Now, I had a good experience. That was Blu-ray. And I don't have a theater system. I have my like 13-year-old like flat screen TV, which is still in good condition, obviously. I still had an amazing experience. The quality was good. The vision, the sound quality was good. My man, Blu-ray's top notch. I can only imagine 4K. That's why people really like 4K Blu-ray is top notch. That's where it's at, man. Yeah. Again, a beautiful box set. Ivan, do you want like DVD and Blu-ray options in there? No, man. Just 4K Blu-ray, guys. Ivan, it's never been done before. Like most 4K Blu-ray movies come with Blu-ray. I know, but I don't want that for my company. I want it to just be Blu-ray. 4K Blu-ray. Oh, Ivan, so you want your company to be unique? Yes. I want my company to be unique. I know what I'm doing. Sarah? That's why I put money through theater system, guys. Let me get an unheard of experience at home, man. You know what I'm saying? If you put money through theater system, guys, I promise you, you're going to have the experience of a lifetime. Looking at something even like kind of better than the theaters. The theaters is cooler. Periods like Ivan, like if people put money into a theater system, a cheap one or an expensive one, you're looking at an experience like better than the movie theaters, Ivan, because 4K Blu-ray is better than HD at the theaters. What the theaters gives you guys is HD. They don't give you Blu-ray or 4K at the theaters. No, it's HD. It's a cooler experience because you're in the theaters, you're in a movie theater, obviously, but like, man, you're looking at an amazing experience at home. Whereby, like, especially for the rich people who put money into a more expensive theater system with like a projector and the lights dim and everything, you're looking at an amazing experience at home because like you put the movie in your 4K Blu-ray player, you know, you get the menu, and like as soon as you hear like the music playing in the menu and all that stuff, you have your speakers and you hear the Dolby. 4K Blu-ray is Dolby sound, I believe. It's Dolby sound, so you have the Dolby sound experience for the sound. And you also have your theaters and the speakers. It's an amazing experience, and you also have the 4K effect, the vision effect. Beautiful, man. You're like, holy shit, Sky Source is top notch. Yeah, 4K Blu-ray, man. This is an unheard experience. Yeah, it's an amazing experience at home. You have all the technology with the 4K Blu-ray effect with it, man. That's why I look at an amazing experience. Because I'm renting film IMAX cameras, obviously, and I'm putting 4K technology into the cameras. I'm updating the speakers and focus. And that's why when you add the 4K Blu-ray effect, it looks like beautiful for the movie. It's not even fucking nice. That's why everyone's like, holy shit, man. Sky Source is top notch. Yeah, you get your nice merch, your posters, and your mugs. Some people buy the clothing. The clothes is a side choice, obviously. Some people buy the cup holder, the popcorn cup holder, if I have that. And you enjoy the show, man. Yeah, with your beer, your food. Yeah. Some sound. Yeah, man. You enjoy the show. Yeah. That's why Peter wants a bigger chunk of that. I'm like, no, Peter, I'm paying you more money. You're fucking greedy. Me paying you $45 million, you're taking, I don't know, like 1% of my money, man. That's why I'm not paying. I want to at least make my. I want to make my like 70%. And so if you give Peter, more money, he's duping you, man. Unless you make more money for your movie, you can give him more. I'm not gonna make $20 billion for the book, man. I'm gonna make like my nine. And if I make 9 billion off the book, I'll make around that for the movie. Maybe 7.7 billion off the movie. And so you're giving Peter quite a big chunk of that, whereby he's even making more than the Amazon CEOs. That's why, because Peter is technically speaking a part of the Amazon deal because he's taking a percentage of the royalties of Me, My Significant Other. That's why be careful for him. He's going to try and push for 600. I'm like, no, Peter, man. Like 45 million in Canadian is 600 million New Zealand money. $600 is enough, Peter. And you're making your 100 million for your base, and you're like 120. You're like 20 million for your what? For your merch. That's enough. This is all we made for the rings. Oh, I want more, man. Like, Peter, you're fucking greedy, man. I'm not paying more money, man. Ivan, I want like $500 million in the bank, Ivan. Like 440 is a lot, but I want a bit more of that, man. I want like $500 million in the royalties, Ivan. Can I get like a piece of the game, Ivan? Like a nice like $50 million of that? Because he wants like $500 in his bank. I'm like, no, you're not getting squat off the game, Ivan. Like I'm building your empire. I'm like, Peter, you're not involved in the game. You're not getting any money off the game. Ivan, I wasn't involved in the game for Lord of the Rings either. They gave me a piece of it. I know, but you're not getting a piece of the game. You only get a piece of the merch. You only get a piece of the merch. You only get a piece of the merch and the movie, the box office. That's it. You're not getting a piece of the game. Because he wants a piece of the game too. Ivan, can I get an ass like $50 of that? Like, Peter, no. You're fucking greedy, man. Obviously. Because he wants like 800 million is a lot of money for Peter, but he wants like his 900 billion deal because he's greedy, obviously. He wants like 600 million in his bag. He's a greedy pig. I'm like, Peter, no, I'm not paying more money. I'm not going to give you like more than 1% of the money, man. I'm saying you're getting greedy, I'm saying. Yeah. Don't forget, I'm also giving all the actors royalties. Ivan, you don't have to give them royalties. Just give that money to me. I'm like, no, I'm not giving the money to you. This is enough. Okay, you greedy pig. I'm also giving my script developers the royalties in my 17. So I have to be careful. I'm giving a good chunk of my money away, obviously. Hence why maybe I should do 75-25 for Amazon. That way, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because I don't want to walk away with less than 70% of the money, man. But, I'm saying. But I'll make my 70 out of my 70.5% of the money. Because Peter's taking like 1% of the money, man. If I make $7 billion and Peter's taking 500 million, that's like 1%. More than 1% of the money he's taking, man. And everyone else, it's peanuts, obviously. I'm saying. That's why I be careful for Peter, man. Ivan, $7 billion. Like Peter, I blew like $2.4 billion of my money and all this. Ivan, you made it. You made a nice profit. $7 million is a nice return, Ivan. You know, since $600 is nothing. I'm like, Peter, you're fucking greedy. I'm not gonna give you more money, man. You're a greedy pig, man. Yeah. Mel's like, Ivan, can I get a nice like $50 of that? I'm like, no, Mel. $270 is enough. You're fucking greedy. He's not as greedy as Peter, though. Peter's a greedy pig. Obviously. He'll try and play that game with me, saying it's nothing. I'm like, nah, man. $600 is not nothing if you make $7.5 million on your movie. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of my money, Peter. And Amazon's already taking 28% of the money. Raise your deal then with Amazon. I could. I might raise it to 75-25, to be honest. I think I'm being a bit too generous giving them 28%. I should raise it to 75-25, perhaps, but we'll see what happens. I'll have that talk with my significant other. So Ivan, we should do like 80-20. And I'm like, 80-20. I don't mind doing 75-25, but 80-20, we are being a bit too greedy. But that's realistically speaking what the deal should be, obviously. Because 72-28, I'm being a bit too generous. I should do 75-25 for Amazon. I think that's more fair. Because Peter's taking like a 1.5% of my money, man. By giving $500 million. He's taking a lot of my money. That's why you gotta be careful. I don't want to walk away with like 69%. That pissed me off. I want to at least make my 70, you know what I'm saying? That's my point. Yeah, 75-25 is good for the Amazon deal, not 70-28. I'm gonna raise it up a little bit. Because I am being a bit too generous giving 20%. 75-25 is good. That's a good deal for Skytools and Amazon. I'm changing it up, guys. 75-25 is the deal, not 70-28. I'm being way too generous giving Amazon 20%. They're still making their billions off. They're making it a bit less, but they're still making their billions. Because Jeff knows, realistically speaking, yeah, Ivan, realistically speaking, we're not even worth 25% of your royalties. Realistically speaking, we should be getting like 20 and you 80. Yeah. Well, nice enough to give you more money, an extra 5%. 75-25 is a good deal. That way Peter, because Peter's taking like more than 1% of the money, man. If I make $7 million, he takes like $500 million of that. He's taking a good chunk of it, like 1% of it, 1.34% of it. And the actors and Scripts Robbins 17, they're probably taking it like 0.5% of all that. Hence what? I still make 73% or something like that. Sarah, and Amazon takes 25%. So the deal for me and Amazon is 75-25. That's more fair. I don't want these guys duping me, Sarah. Yeah. After this, I'm gonna go to the store get my burner, so I'll enjoy the show with you guys. Now clean the upstairs for $15. I'll probably get another pack of smokes later tonight. Pack of smokes, maybe a drink. Pack of smokes and a drink for myself. A nice like diet Pepsi, Fresca. Those are really good. Obviously. Did you walk your 1 hour walk? I say yes, I did. I did not do my 1 hour walk when I walk around the block, but I walked to the store twice, which is a 1 hour walk. As I'm burning calories every day right now. 272 right now. I lost 20 pounds. 20 pounds. 291 in early December. Now I'm 271. So I lost 20 pounds. I should be losing like 8, 9 pounds again this month. I'm like 262. By the end of February, I'm 262. Yeah, I burn all the calories. Because I walk every day and I burn calories. I cut down on my eating most of the time right now. Come back ever.